I can't think of a better gift idea than a beautiful diamond from Keepsake Diamond Center. I'm here with Happy John Silva. Now, John, why are you so happy?
Well, I'm happy because I get to be around these beautiful things all the time. And I also get to help people celebrate the happy times of their lives.
That would make me happy too.
Yeah, so we're always, it's a great business to be in, helping people.
You know, you have so many beautiful pieces here. Are you seeing any trends in jewelry?
I am. I'm seeing bigger diamonds, big diamonds. That's the trend.
Who doesn't want a big diamond?
Yeah, really. There you go. and whether it's natural diamonds or whether they're lab created, it just seems to be bigger is better this year.
Well, I like that motto.
Yeah.
You want to show off the bling. Show me what you've got in stock here that somebody could come in and see, and then explain the lab created diamonds.
Right. So what you're looking at here are like 3 carats each. And to be honest with you, the bigger diamond phenomena is really being driven by the lab-created diamonds. So lab-created diamonds are 100% diamonds. They're no different than mine diamonds, with the exception that mine diamonds were formed deep down in the earth, and they were brought up with volcanic activity, and then they were mined and cut. These diamonds, they've taken the crystallization process and made that process above ground. So instead of taking 200,000 years in order to form, they're forming in months. And
wow.
so what that does, it allows you to buy bigger, better diamonds much more affordably. These diamonds, if they were mine diamonds, would be 5 times what you would pay for a lab-created diamond. Virtually, through the eye, indistinguishable.
So you're getting a diamond,
That's
but for a
correct.
much better price.
That's correct. It's not an imitation, it's not a fake, it's a diamond, as much as any other diamond is.
Well, I think these are beautiful. Now, if somebody comes in, could they pick maybe one of these giant diamonds and then you can put it in the perfect setting?
Right, so we do all our work here, and so we do a lot of loose diamonds because not everybody wants exactly, they may like this ring, but they want that with a princess cut,
right,
or a marquee cut, or whatever. So we do that work here. We do our own diamond setting here, and so you would pick your loose diamond and put it into the setting that you like, so you're not stuck with this diamond in that setting. And then even more so, we do a lot of custom work. So a lot of times people say, well, I really like this look, but this look was way out of my price range. And so we can do some custom work and a lot of times bring it into their price range.
That is really cool.
You
can do that?
Yeah.
What about somebody brings in jewelry that needs it cleaned, or maybe they want to take that jewelry and turn it into some other jewelry?
Yeah, so we always service and clean and check, and that's always free. And then we do a lot of repurposing. People inherited things and it wasn't their style, so they're taking the diamonds out, and for a lot less money, they're just designing the look that they want, and we put that here, and that's done here.
That's so, and you do it fast too, I know you do.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, very fast.
And show me some of the things you have here, because I'm curious about some of the trends.
Yeah, so here's a trend that's been strong for some time. These are different stackables. And so you have white gold, rose gold, yellow gold, and then a white gold. And so these are all individual rings, and they just stack them on top of each other. Right.
Very cute. Very customizable too.
Right, very much so. And so then here's a semi-mount where we'd put like one of the big diamonds in.
Are you seeing a trend in rose gold? Because I seem to see that a lot.
Well, it's strong. I don't know. I mean, white gold is still much more popular than anything else, but there is a very definite trend in rose gold. So that's another thing. So here's a style with some beading and around it that's a good look, but you may want that in rose gold, and we just do it in rose gold.
And you can do that. And you have such a huge selection. I'm looking around. Your cases are full of there's something for everyone.
Yeah, one of the problems we have is we offer so many different options that people sometimes get overwhelmed with the option. So it's a little bit of a process, and we walk you through it and bring you into getting that perfect ring, and that's what it's all about.
If somebody wants to surprise their spouse, their husband, their wife with a special piece of jewelry, what's the best way to get in touch with you? Do they need to come in? Is there a website? How does it work?
Yeah, we have, of course, KeepsakeDiamondCenter.com, but then they come on in. Here we're just behind Starbucks, across from the mall, and just come on in. And just the other day, a gentleman walked in and he told his wife he was going to get her ring sized, and he took this little tiny cluster of diamonds in there, and we put a nice 2-carat in it. It was spectacular.
Oh my gosh.
It was over the top.
Oh, John, thank you so much. This has been, guys, if you want someone to love you forever, there's no better gift than a diamond from Diamond Keepsake Center. Thanks so much.
Thank you.